Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. In today's episode, we are going to be getting some more stuff done at the household. We're going to be setting up a new aquarium, as I'm sure you've probably seen by the title of the thumbnail. I need you guys to comment down below what should we put inside this aquarium. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, but again, if you're new, make sure you smash the like button, hit subscribe, and you're not going to want to miss out on doing that because we're doing free giveaways every single month. Whether you're into reptiles, fish, any animal in particular, birds, whatever, we're gonna be doing free giveaways for everything. I let you guys know what we're gonna be giving away every single month. And in this month's video, or it's not really video, this month's giveaway, we're gonna be giving away an UVB light, like a light bar, and or a full pond waterfall kit. That includes the pump and the waterfall box itself. Both of these are like a couple $100, so make sure you don't miss out. Comment down below, hit that post notification bell, smash like on today's video, and hit subscribe and you're automatically entered to win. But let's go ahead and hop into today's video and get to cleaning. All right, so we are picking up where we left off, and I am trying to like reorganize my entire, well, at least this side of the room. Obviously I have reptiles and animals like everywhere, but yeah, so if you haven't found my channel and it's like your first time watching and you're not subscribed, you absolutely should be. We have so many plans coming here very, very soon. We have new tanks, new setups, new animals. This is one of my little monitors, getting some shut-eye right here, a mangrove monitor. But the first thing I need to do is clean this thing out. It was actually an enclosure that was housing a flower horn, but the flower horn is now down there in that tank. So I just measured this out. I'm gonna put this tank right there, and there's nothing in this tank. So I had this thing set up for a while. There was a little baby snake in it. We no longer have it. So I'm gonna be taking that enclosure and putting it somewhere else. I don't know where, but I do have this tank over here. So I was thinking about maybe over here. I'm not too sure though. There's also nothing in that aquarium that's been set up now for a long time. Anyways, I have a lot of stuff that I need to do, but we're gonna start, hi Sadie. We're gonna start by moving this tank and that tank, getting it situated. Let's clean this guy out, and I need you guys to comment below, what should we get for this tank? I know I'm rambling on right now, but I just need ideas from you guys. This is a 40-gallon tank. Obviously, it's a lot taller than it really is wider. Well, it's kind of like the same width and height, actually. It's like a square. But anyways, what should we put inside of this thing? I need some ideas. So I don't know that I'm going to leave that in there. I might take that out. Comment below what I should do, but let's get to cleaning. All right, so first things first is let's get this thing out of the way. So I'm going to move this. Oh, it's still full of water. It's not heavy. I need to turn these things off, so let's go ahead and turn this one off. This one's been off, yep. And let's grab this. Let's at least just set it over here for now. Get it out of the way. Set it on the ground right there. Same thing with this one. Let's grab it. I don't think this one's plugged in. It is plugged in. I just turned it off. Okay. Not a big deal. Let's grab it. Unhook it real quick. Just like this. Bada bing, bada boom. Grab that. And then this one can stay there for now. Let's grab this tank. Not to move anything around in here. And let's get this tank out of here. Just like that. Alright. Perfect. Let's grab this light. Get it out of the way. Now we can start to figure out what we're going to do this tank. Need to clean it out first though, so let's get cleaning. All right, well, quick change of plans. I am gonna show you guys how to completely rescape a aquarium. And I'm gonna start by showing you guys this. So I actually picked this up on Facebook Marketplace. It fits it perfectly and it has like a little storage space inside. So here's what I got to thinking. Instead of us putting it down there where it's kind of out of sight, out of mind, why don't we get our tank, clean it out completely. I actually have a sponsor of today's video who sent us some sand. I'll talk about them here in just a few minutes. Why don't we clean this guy completely out, use this stuff, which again is linked down in my description, as well as some black spray paint. Let's make this tank look amazing, and you guys are gonna be able to choose what fish goes into this 40-gallon setup. So let's get to cleaning. All right, so let's clean this guy out. So first thing I'm gonna do is start just grabbing stuff that's not like soaking wet and get it out. So, oh man, this is gonna be so messy. I'm so glad that Kylie is not home. My floor is about to be covered in water and crap. Anyways, let's get everything we can off of this and get to cleaning. All right, so we have now got all of the water out, got all the nasty crap out of here. Next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our cleaner, which again, link is down below. This is a safe, sterile cleaner to use for fish tanks, aquariums, reptiles, whatever. This stuff works wonders. So you just kind of pour it in there. That should be good for now. And then we are gonna just use a paper towel and we're gonna get to cleaning. Just like that, it is completely clean, spotless. So the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our spray paint. I'm gonna take this sucker outside. It is dark outside now, so can't really record that, but once this is done spraying, I will see you back up here. Boom! Just like that, guys, we have an enclosure or tank, whatever you wanna call this. Gosh, this glare is terrible, but it is completely blacked out. It looks amazing. Once we have the light on this, I have a light colored sand that is really gonna make this pop. So let's go ahead and grab our sand and talk about this video's sponsor. All right, guys, well, huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Classic Sand and Play. You guys hooked it up yet again. And if you guys don't know who they are, they make tons of different kinds of sands. Whether you have fish, reptiles, you name it, and you need some sand, they're the go-to for it. Now, the reason why I highly recommend them if you have an aquarium is they pre-wash the crap out of the sand, which I know for all you fish people, if you use sand from the hardware store and you don't wash it out, it looks disgusting inside of your tank. These guys do it for you. So you literally can drop the sand in, put your water in, and you're good to go. It looks crystal clear. I'm gonna show you here in just a second what it looks like, but huge shout out again to them. Go check them out. Link is in my description to their Amazon and website. Make sure you check those guys out. I appreciate it. All right, well, now that we got our sand, let's go ahead and get this guy open. Let me smack it on the ground here and kind of shake it out for a second. Ooh. Come on now. Let's cut this thing open. If I can do it with these little tiny scissors. Probably should have got bigger scissors. Oh well. That's good enough. Cut it open just like that. Set these scissors to the side. And let's get to dumping. One bag should do the trick. I have like 4 or 5 bags that they sent over to us just for this build in particular. But again, huge shout out to Classic Sand and Play. Make sure you guys go check those folks out. But this should be plenty. So let's smooth it off here. Oh yeah, that's plenty. 1 bag will do it. All you need is 1 20-pound bag, I guess, for this 40-gallon setup. Man, oh man, does this sand look amazing or what? Oh my goodness. It pops. With that background, oh my gosh. I get some lighting on this, it is gonna look amazing. Let me kind of smooth this out. One thing I do like to do, I'm gonna show you guys a quick little trick real fast. I will be right back. All right, I'm gonna show you guys a little trick. It can be with a piece of cardboard. It can literally be with a debit card. It does not matter, but slide whatever you have towards the front like this and kind of pressure it down and then just slowly rake it backwards. Just like that. Do it again, just kind of stick it down to the spot you were at before and just slowly bring it backwards. You can do this with other aquariums and tanks for reptiles, whatever. I actually found this, I don't even remember who from. I found it from somebody, but basically what it does is it gives you more of that like viewing or showroom up front, and it just looks really, really good. I've always done it with a lot of the enclosures and setups that I've had, and I think it looks amazing. So just literally drag it, just like that. Just drag it. You can do it from all four corners as well, just like that. But just kind of drag it out towards the middle. It just looks super, super clean. So I think it looks so much better than just like kind of flopping it down and doing it with your hand. I don't know. I might be just like overkilling this completely, but definitely a life hack. If you like grab a piece of anything that's flat, relatively flat, just lay it down and just drag it backwards like such. Just gives it such a clean look from the front at least. I don't know. Maybe I'm being weird. Comment down below what you guys think. All right, well, while I'm filling this bucket up, as soon as it is done, I'm gonna show you guys a little life hack. I know I've already given one in this video. I'm gonna give another, and it's to show you how sand, when you pour water into an enclosure, doesn't go everywhere and like just go absolutely crazy. So give me just a second. Let's finish filling this bucket up. Let me grab what I need to grab, and we'll see you back over at the tank. All right, so yes, this is my jerry-rigged camera setup. I don't really care though.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
This is the new little trick for you guys. So pour yourself or get yourself a little plastic bag just like this. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour the water onto it. Watch what happens. Before, if you just do it, water goes everywhere in here and it ruins your sand. But now, watch this. Look at that, guys. My sand's not going anywhere. Crazy. Crazy, right? Oh my goodness. If you learned something new, comment down below. What do you think about this? Did you learn something new? Did you already know about this? What do you think, guys? Because I bet you there's someone watching this who didn't know this. And maybe you have an aquarium or want an aquarium or whatever, and you didn't know anything about that. Look at that. Untouched. Completely untouched. There's no divot. There's no nothing. Well, untouched as in like I just touched it and now it has a touch, but untouched. So let's get to filling this thing up the rest of the way, and we'll see you back here when, like I said, we are at our last bucket. Let's go ahead and grab this guy and dump it into here. This is the last one that we got. Oh no. Man down. It's all right, as long as we slowly pour it in here now, just like this, we will be good. But this is the last bucket. And I'm gonna show you guys how this little trick, look at that. I like perfectly did that. Look at how freaking close that is. Oh my goodness. I actually need to take a little bit of water out. Let's take a little bit out. I put a little bit more than 40 gallons in, I would say. Okay, that's probably good. That's perfect. Actually, we'll add a tiny bit more. Okay, that's good. Look at that. Now we got an aquarium. We can take our plastic baggie out. Again, huge IQ test. Use these things in the future when you're doing tanks, because look at the sand now. It looks perfect. Just like I did when I did my brushing. It's a little bit off, but it's okay. It's so much better than what it should have been. But anyways, let's now put the top on, get the light hooked up, and let's see what this thing looks like. All right, so we got everything hooked up now, and I'm gonna plug everything in. We got the top on, we got the filter on, and we got the lights on. So the first thing we're gonna do in 3, 2, 1, boom, lights on. Holy cow, does this look good. Oh man, I think we should put some rock structure in here or something kind of cool to kind of spruce it up a little bit. But holy cow, this looks amazing so far. So let me grab these cables because they're kind of stuck in there a little bit. Let me see if we can grab these guys out of here. So I don't want these cables just kind of dangling. You feel me? You know what I mean? Alright, there we go. Got that one out. Perfect. Now, let's go ahead and hook up our filter. So in 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're flowing. It is so quiet. So I had a ton of algae and stuff in the other tank that I had, hence why it looks like that. That is good bacteria. So I put a bunch of the filters in and stuff, the other media, from my other enclosures, and that is super important to do with a new setup. You need to have some kind of bioactive something. So what this does is it'll actually cycle the tank out, and obviously I'm going to do some filter changes in the meantime, but we need this to sit for a while. So comment down below, what do you think we're putting inside of this tank? I have a ton of different ideas, but this looks amazing. Obviously it'll clear up over time. Let's add some rock structures and stuff like that in the future, but it'll be dependent upon what kind of fish we end up getting, or maybe eel. I don't know. This is a freshwater setup, so comment down below what freshwater fish should we get. But that is pretty much gonna conclude and wrap up today's video, guys. So I got a lot of stuff done. New aquarium is set up. Again, comment down below, what should we get? We are really sprucing up the reptile room here. We have a ton of new tanks, ton of new aquariums, new animals coming to the channel very, very soon. I have a couple of pretty big updates. Make sure you stay tuned for next week. Our little bass is waiting for me to feed him. We will get to feeding him here in just a few minutes. We'll give Skelly a little rub good night, and then we are gonna see you guys later. So let's tell Skelly good night. Hi, bubbies. Hi, bubbies. All right, so Skelly, say goodbye, buds. Oh my goodness, such a big baby. Such a big baby. Alright, bubbies. We will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Make sure you drop a like. Consider subscribing. So you don't miss any giveaways either, because we're giving stuff away every single month. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, whatever time it is for you. We'll see you in the next. Peace.